Not a problem. Some days you just need to sprint
Yeah. 5 months, January.
Yeah, January 1. You get it.
Okay. Anybody else retiring? You've done that already? Morning. Good. Morning, Dad. Ready? Are you taking or serving or hanging? Some people. I'm going to observe it. Schedule. Are you good? Working. We're out of chat. We're about 10 minutes.
Did you see the flyer on Sunday?
No. Hello. I'm in. Hi, Juice. How are you? Hi, Sarah. I'm coming. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Is it? It's nice because you have your ribs to remind yourself to use your hand. Yeah. Those are always fun. Right. Right. I probably did. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, please. It's just it's just sometimes it stretches out. Even I kind of know they're technically easier, but I was like, feel lighter.
Good morning, yogis. Nice to see you all. Namaste. We have a few more coming, so maybe for the next 30 seconds, turn to your neighbor, introduce yourself, say hello.
Stare. Like front stare. Hi, I'm Jen. How are you? Jenny. You know, Jack. Yeah. Were you ever just ask me. Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
Okay, knock it off, everybody. That's too friendly. It's nice that you all get to find new friends and nephews. You can continue the conversation that way. Thank you for being friendly to your neighbor. It reminds me of one of my favorite Yoga Sutras. I can't remember what number it is. The Yoga Sutras kind of have a numbering like the Bible, like verse 1, chapter 6. But they call it Pada 1, and then Sutra 1, Pada whatever. Anyway, the little, I've talked about this one before in class, but it gives the 4 keys to unlock the soul. Seems like a pretty good deal, right? Now you just need 4 and you're ready to go. But it is helpful, and I think it's particularly helpful to the modern person because it's instantly applicable. Not that all the teachings of yoga are not, but have you ever come across yoga teachings about something esoteric or subtle like that? It's cool, but I don't know what to do with that. Or I haven't fully understood that yet. So here are the 4 keys that Patanjali speaks of in the Yoga Sutras. 1, he says, when somebody's friendly, be happy for them. It's pretty simple. Treat the friendly with happiness. Number 2, he says, treat the virtuous with delight. Like you see someone with a good, pure heart in the world and delight in that. What a wonder that they have purity. Virtue is not a kind of modern word anymore, but maybe we have different connotations to it, but virtue comes from truth, and truth means to be closest to what is pure, the soul, the light, the eternal. So, number 1, when somebody's happy, delight. When someone's friendly, be happy for them, or be happy to them. Number 2, when someone is virtuous or pure of heart, find delight in that. 3, when someone is grumpy, I'll use a modern word, they said have compassion. Somebody's grumpy, have compassion. That's a modern translation. And last one is when somebody is wicked, have dispassionate observation. That one is usually the one that people have to chew on the most. There's lots of translations for that word. One of them is disregard, but another translation I like is dispassionate observation for the wicked. Think about that. But the yogis say, if you can just do these 4 things in life, you'll find that your inner world will be pure. You won't be unsettled and anxious and stressed. You'll be less disturbed in your mind and heart. They're very simple to remember. If somebody's friendly, be happy. If someone's virtuous, find delight. If somebody's grumpy, have compassion. And if somebody's wicked, have dispassionate observation. Those 4 keys unlock the heart to be open and flowing and present. And you all just did the first one. You turned to your neighbor and they were friendly and you were happy and you carried on. And doesn't your heart feel lighter? I'll give you another little bit that relates to the yogi said, the more that you unlock the heart with those keys, the lighter it becomes, both literally like effulgence, light, luminosity, and then light like a feather. You become lighthearted. And in the Egyptian tradition, the goddess Maat, M-A-A-T, is the one that greets you when you leave the body and you go to review the course of your life. When you look back, did I fulfill my soul's purpose? Did I do my dharma? Did I clear my karmas? Maat welcomes you, and she takes your heart and puts it on a scale, and on the other side of the scale is a feather. And if your heart is lighter than a feather, I'll use a Christian word first, you can go to heaven. I'll use a yogic word second, you can self-realize the inner sun of the being. If your heart is heavier than a feather, they say you go back to the underworld, which you could say, oh my gosh, I'm talking about heaven and hell, but The way they describe it is the underworld is you go back into density and you incarnate in a body again and you try again and you go through your karmas and dharmas again and you take the wheel. And then when you leave the body again, you leave the underworld of the density, you go back to Mach, you weigh the heart. Did you clear your karmas? Did you become more compassionate? Were you more friendly? Did you have compassionate disregard for the wicked? Seems pretty simple, right? Good luck. But I like some of these teachings because of their simplicity. It's not esoteric, it's not confusing about what's being asked of you. And I think more than that, it's intuitive. When you hear it, I think most people feel that resonates. That would be a truth. I invite you to close your eyes. I'll go to Einstein. He says, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it yourself. And I believe that to be a truth, not as a spanking or as an insult. But it's like, when a truth is spoken, it should be simple. Not complicated, convoluted, and there shouldn't be the caveat to somebody when a truth is spoken, well, you just don't understand. Truth should penetrate to the heart, simply, purely. Take a breath in. Bring your hands to your heart, yogis. Just consider those 4 keys and those 4 locks. Maybe one is particularly makes you smile, or one is like, I might need to work with that. Maybe make that your sankalpa. Do you need to cultivate more happiness for those that are friendly? Do you need to cultivate a little more delight in those that are virtuous and pure in heart? Do you need more compassionate for those who are unsettled? And do you need more dispassionate observation for the wicked? Whatever one resonates with you, or you're like, I'm enjoying working with friendliness, I'll continue with it, then please do. Just rub your palms together, setting your intention, building heat, yin and yang, left and right, the sun and moon, the balance. And then bring your hands to cup your eyes. Reset the nervous system. And keeping the hands on the face, open the eyes into the hands. Let the prana, the chi, the life force flow into the eyes. I am healed, I am light, I am well, I see with purity, I am here. And keeping the eyes open, slowly start to lift the hands and arms to the sky. Lift your chin like a big yes. And then exhale, fold. Take your hands down to the earth in front of you, bow the head, activating the heaven and earth line. Doesn't matter how deep you get. And just take a little sway left and right, activating the belly. The lower dantian in the Egyptian tradition, that's called the Jed, yes, like Jedi. Just activate the solar plexus, the belly, and then softly walk hand over hand to the left, so a little crescent opening in the body. And it doesn't matter how deep you go, just the movement. Breathe in, exhale out. And then softly walk the hands to the right, to the opposite side, opening up the belly. Breathe in, breathe out. And then bring hands to center, bring the hands up to your knees, and take a big 360 around the spine. Go forward, side, back, moving the spinal column, the hips, the digestive organs, your belly fiber. Before we come to full movement, let's do a little singing to open up our bodies. As you come upright, lift your heart and your sternum. Sing for long life, honey in the heart, no evil, 13 thank yous, 3 times. Take a breath in. Long life, honey in the heart, no evil, 13 thank yous. Long life, honey in the heart, no evil, 13 thank yous. Long life, honey in the heart, no evil, 13 thank yous. 13 is sometimes considered the number of infinity, or of evolution, or of realization. Long life, honey in the heart, no evil, 13 thank yous. Infinite gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Do a practice with that later in class. When you're ready, Come down to tabletop, plant your palms on the ground, knees on the ground. And for the first minute, 13 breaths, move your body any way you want. Prana mukta, let the prana free itself, move the shoulders, the hips, the bellies, the jaw, the tongue, the wrists. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Sitaram, Sitarama, Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. 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 Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. A few more breaths, moving and opening the body. Singing helps move the prana and the chi. It's good for you. When you're ready, come back to neutral position, shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, and take cat-cow Marjariasana. On the inhale, lift your chin and heart, tailbone also lifts. On the exhale, push back through the spine, yogis, like a cat. Inhale, come forward, lower the belly. And then exhale, flow back through the spine. Take that 2 more times, breathing in, exhaling out. Last one, breath in, noble in the heart, eyes up even if they're closed. Exhale, pulse back through the spine. As you come to neutral, twisting, lift the left hand to the sky, you're waving to the windows. Roll the wrists, move the fingers, and then exhale 3 times, thread the needle, come down to the shoulder, and then strong inhale, rise back up, wave to the mountains. Exhale, rotate under the body, fold in. Last time, inhale, rise up, lengthen. And on this final twist, you'll hold spinal twist on the earth, let the temple come down, rest a little heavier into the shoulder. If you'd like to bind, inhale, reach the right hand to the sky, opposite hand. Exhale, bend the elbow, wrap it around the kidneys and soften into the body. Focus at your navel, the dantian, the solar plexus, the jet. Inhale, navel comes forward. Exhale, soften back into the body. One more here, yogis. Inhale, belly comes forward. And exhale, soften. Gently release the bound right arm, reach to the sky and the sun, Ra. Exhale all the way forward, palm down to the top of your mat, right arm is long, you're still twisting the left. Breathe in. Exhale, push back through the right hip as you hold here. One more breath in. Breath out. Release, slide the right hand underneath the right shoulder, stack the joints, push up, left hand waves to the sky. Untwist the body, and then left hand to the earth. Same sequence, other way. Inhale, right hand gently to the sky, roll the wrist, move the thumb. Next time you exhale, twist under the body towards the heel, elephant walk. And then twice more, inhale, rise up, smooth, graceful. Exhale, under the body. You can take an Ujjayi breath, one more, raise to the sky. On the exhale, the sound of the waves. Come to rest on the right shoulder, temple down. If you're taking the bind, inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, wrap it around the kidneys and soften into the body. Focus at the navel. Inhale, belly forward as you breathe in, deep and low. Exhale, side out. One more breath, bound twist, inhale. And exhale. You're ready, release the bound left hand to the sky, up above, and down to the earth. Palm touches down, left arm long, right arm is still under the body. Breathe in. Exhale, push back through the left sits bone. One more, yogis. Inhale. And exhale, slide the left hand into the left shoulder, stack the joints, push up, right hand to the sky, wave to the elephant. And then exhale, right hand to the earth. Down dog, spread your fingers. Get a solid base in the hands, turn the toes, lift the hips, drop the head below the heart. And begin exploring, pedal one foot, bend the opposite knee, shift the weight side to side, move your tailbone, adjust your jaw. There's a correlation physically and energetically between the jaw and the sacrum and the fifth and the second chakra. Let the tongue move around a little bit. And on an exhale, walk to the front of your space, feet go towards your hands. It's okay to bend the knees. Once you're here, elbows now bend, hold the edges of the elbows. Inversion, let the crown of the head weigh towards the earth. Just sway a little bit side to side, a little inner smile. Lengthen the side body. As you come back to center, sunflower, turn towards the windows, your left, rise up to stand, forearms pressed to the sky. Lift the sternum and chin. Exhale, descend down the right. Flow two more, rise up big. Open the sternum and heart, exhale, descend down. One more, breathe in. And exhale out. And then hang heavy here, a little sway side to side, recalibrate the hips. And sunflower the other way. Turn to your right, rise up, exalted, smile to the sun. Exhale, descend down. Take that two more times, strong in the belly. Exhale down. One more, rise up. And exhale down. Release the forearms and sway, elephant sway, side to side, fingertips brush the earth. You can tone the exhale if you like. Come to neutral, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, crown, forward, tailbone back, exhale, fold yogas. One more time, breathe in, half lift, and exhale, fold. This time, rise fully up to stand, lift the hands to the sky, lift the heart, and exhale, water wheel, bow down, brush the earth, arms sweep above the spine, lift up, and flow. This is a QiGong opener to get the blood flowing from the top of the body to the bottom. It activates the shoulders, the hips, the lungs, the digestive tract, the belly, the vitals. It moves every major muscle in the body, gets most of the joints moving. Take two more. Last one. Now lift up to the sky. Take a back bend, bend the elbows, leaning back, open the sternum and belly. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, arms to a T. Oh, that was exciting. Soften the shoulders a little bit down the spine, and then turn the left palm up, look to the window, and the left right hand rotates the other way, and shift side to side. Rotate in and out. This is rolling out the elbows, the wrists, the shoulders. That C7 joint, which in the Taoist tradition is called the triple heater. It's considered the regulator of water movement in the body. Lots of times we're looking down, and that can deregulate the movement of water, at least in the Taoist perspective. So rolling the head out rebalances. Next time you come to center, float the arms down behind your spine, hands laced together. Draw the fists away, lift the sternum, lift the chin, lift the gaze. Toppling tree, bow down, chest to thigh, hands to the sky, crown towards the heart of the earth. Back of the neck is long, breathe in. Exhale out. One more, inhale. And exhale, hands release to the earth in front of you, graceful. Take a half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins. Exhale, fold, plant the hands in down dog. Walk your feet behind you, no need to rush. We'll all get there in time. Take a little pedal of the feet, relax the head, take a yes and a no. If you'd like to take horse steps. And we'll start a sun salutation flow today. With the breath in, lift the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee in the sky and circle the hip around a few times. Brush the breath. Circulate the hip the other way. Breathe in. Sigh, brush it out.
Pause with the right knee pointed to the sky and the sun. Look underneath the right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the right leg and exhale. Knee to belly. It's a push-up. Shoulders over wrist. Inhale. Flow back through like a dog. Lift the heel. You'll step through the lunge. It's okay if you need multiple steps to get there. Once you find your lunge with your knee over your ankle, you can glide. Hands can be on blocks. Lower the hips, lift the heart, the eyes. Exhale, pulse back. Inhale, bend the knee, lower the hips, lift the gaze. And exhale, pulse back. 2 more, breathe in, breathe out. The yogis and the Taoists both speak of that the body is a mirror of the emotions in the mind. Next time you push back, hold pyramid pose. Chest over thigh, breathe in, breathe out. So moving the body also moves the mind and emotions. That's part of the bliss and benefit of yoga and QiGong. So when we move and breathe, we start to also move the subtle energies of the self. 1 more, and exhale, bend the knee. Crescent, you'll rise up, hands on hips, lift the torso. You can widen your feet a little bit so you feel stable. When you're ready and feeling able, lift the hands to the sky. If you can, steeple fingers, cross the thumbs, pointer finger above the crown, lift up through the wrist, and exhale, softly sink into the hips. 1 more, breathe in and breathe out. Staying upright, twist, the left hand goes forward, right hand back. You're looking at the elephant wall. If you can, thumbs are up, breathe in, exhale, hug the belly in a little bit. Nice job, yogis. Breath in and breath out. Sweep the right hand forward. Lift both hands to the sky in warrior 2. Left heel down, right hand forward towards me. Pause here for a moment, breathing in deep and exhaling out. 1 more, breathe in and exhale. Now bend the right elbow and on an exhale, glide the side angle, lean forward towards your thigh. Left arm can either be over the air, it could be straight up, or you can do tea kettle holding the hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, raise up, warrior 2, straight right leg. Reverse triangle, right hand to the sky, both legs straight, reach up through the wrist. Stay here. 1 more, and breathe in, warrior 2. Bend the knee, bring hands to heart, turn your toes towards the plants and windows, heels and toes are aligned. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Standing mountain, breathe into the heart, exhale down the legs through the feet. 1 more, breath in and breath out. Keeping the hands in prayer, heels in, toes out, bend the knees, drop the hips, heels. Take yin yang, lift the left hand to the sky, right hand to the hip, and reach over the head. Exhale, come back to cactus. Inhale, right hand over, left hand to the hip, and exhale back to cactus. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, settle to center. Inhale, right hand over, and exhale. 1 more set, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, hands to prayer at the heart, archer. With the breath in, start to lift the legs. Reach the right hand to the upper corner of the room. Pull the bow back with the left hand. Exhale, prayer hands. Other way. Breathe in. Exhale out. Flow on your own. You can create a little different than me. Let your body express its natural movement. On the inhale, yang energy, extending power. Exhale, yin back to center and heart. 2 more. 1 more. Now wave motion on a breath in. Extend the left hand out to the side, right hand roll to the shoulder, and then exhale, both arms go out in front of you. Inhale, right arm to the side, left hand to the shoulder, and then exhale, both hands back out. You'll get the rhythm, don't worry. Hands can stay continuously touching to the arm once you find that rhythm. Just feel like a wave or a tide coming in and out. Last one to the right. Right arm extends. And hands to prayer with the heart, close the eyes. Lift the chin a little bit back of the skull over the hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exalted, his eyes open, lift to the sky, reach up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of the room. Take a breath in, then exhale gracefully, windmill drop to the earth, plant your knees. Sweep the right foot back to meet the left. Gently come down, knees, chest, chin. Unturn the toes, rise up, cobra, lift the heart, release. One more cobra, breathe in and breathe out. Push back into child's pose, malasana, or balasana, excuse me. Big toes together, knees apart. Third eye to the earth. I know those 4 Yoga Sutras, very simple. Whenever I remember them, they make me smile because it is so simple, but it helps me so great. Because I'll get off sometimes. I'll give an example of myself. Sometimes I'm not happy for the friendly. Why wouldn't you be happy for the friendly? Jealousy, someone's life seems better, more balanced. Or we judge them, they can't be that happy. Or I judge them. And then the ancient teachings just simply say, be happy. Be happy for them. Be happy with them. Be happy to them. And even more than that, the deeper translation of that verse is, use them as a lighthouse. That's what I'm seeking. To find happiness, friendliness. The virtuous. If that's a challenging word when applied to another human being, think of a flower. Flowers are virtue, they're pure, they're truth. There's something in nature like a rainbow. We often call it virtuous, but it's pure. And we see that in somebody's heart in the world, where their intentions, their actions are virtuous, pure, like a flower, a rose, and a rainbow. So we delight in it, like you delight in a flower. You smell its essence and you feel delight. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh out. Your breath in child's pose. Keeping the head on the mat, turn the brow side to side. It's a mill motion, just adjusting the neck, pressing into the third eye point. When you're ready, release the tabletop. You can take a cat-cow if you'd like. Come forward, lift the heart and chin with an inhale. Exhale, pulse back to the cat. When you're ready, down dog, spread the fingers, turn the toes, lift the hips, drop the head below the heart. Take a little pedal of the feet, a yes and a no, adjust the jaw and tongue. With a breath in, lift the left leg to the sky, yogi's three-legged dog. Bend the knee in the sky and circle it around. Circle the other way. Then lengthen the left leg. Exhale, knee to belly, shoulders over wrist. It's a push-up. Inhale, flow back, three-legged dog, lift the heel, bigger motion, and step to the lunge. Again, take your time, could be several steps. There's no need to hurry. Once you find the knee over the ankle, you can take gliding lunge, lift the heart and eyes, blocks are welcome. Exhale, pulse back. Inhale, bend the knee and come forward. And exhale, pulse back. Take that 2 more times, breath in, breath out. Last one. And then push back and hold pyramid pose, chest over thigh. Breathe in. And exhale, release to lunge. Rise up to crescent, hands on hips first. You can widen the feet for strength. Lift the hands to the sky. Take steeple grip, the opposite grip this time, usually the non-dominant one. Lift the fingers above the crown. Breathe in, open the shoulders. Exhale, lower into the earth body, the hips. One more. And then exhale, standing twist to the window, right hand forward, left hand back. If that's challenging for the left arm back, then take deep kettle, left hand to hip. Either variation, breathe in. Exhale out. One more, inhale. And exhale, sweep forward. And open up to warrior two. Right heel down, right arm back, left hand forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, soften the shoulders. One more breath in. And exhale, side angle. Bend your left elbow, right hand goes forward. You can go straight to the sky, or you can take teacup. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise up, warrior two. Straight left leg, reverse triangle. Left hand to the sky, reach back, lift up through the wrist, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, hands to heart, turn towards me. Heels and toes point straight ahead. Put a little bend in the knees and draw the heels in, toes out. Take a breath in, and exhale, push forward, bow the chin, bow the waist. Make a gentle fist pull in, lift up, nice, strong. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. See if you can drop a little deeper. Last one. Now inhale, pull up. And exhale, just the left hand forward. Pull the right in. Right hand forward. Alternate. Now a little more yawn, make a fist. 3, 2, 1. Pull in, palms up. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale as you rise up, left hand to heart. Exhale, twist in the opposite hand towards the front. Inhale, pull in and shift. Pull in the center. Exhale, push to the front. 2 more. Last one. Back to center, palms up, resting position. Back of the skull over the heels, chin is lifted, belly hugs in. Drop the tailbone. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, reach to the sky, look up. Phoenix breath, spread your wings all the way down here. If you can, touch the earth, scoop up the earth, breathe into the sky, lift your center up. Flow. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale out. Last one, Phoenix rise without the action, turns up. Exhale down, and back again. Pause at the heart, breath in. Exhale, warrior to the front. Breathe in, soften the shoulders. Last one, inhale, and exhale, windmill down to the earth, plant the hands, sweep the left foot back beneath the right. Knees, chest, chin on the exhale, come down to your belly, 2 cobras, upturn the toes, and lift the heart. Release. 1 more, breath in, release. Child's pose, Balasana. Shorter time there now. 2 toes together, knees apart, hips over heels. Take a breath in. Exhale out. Focus at the navel, the dantian, the jed, the hara. Breathe in. Exhale out. 1 more, navel comes forward with the breath. And on the exhale, belly comes back to the core. Turn the head side to side, yogis. And then rise up, tabletop. Take a slow cat-cow. Lift the chin and heart. Exhale, pulse back through the spine. From tabletop, turn the toes under. Softly start to walk the hands towards the knees, crouching, lion or tiger. Push back into the toes, heels, go down towards the earth, and rise up to stand. Lift the arms to the sky, and exhale, prayer hands to the heart, close the eyes. Thumb and sternum, chin is lifted, Samastitihi. Breathe into the heart, exhale down the feet. As eyes open up, softly lift the left leg and stand out wide. Let the arms drop down to your side, body yogis. Turn the thumbs forward. Breathe in and exhale, look to your right. Wise old owl. Look out of the corner of the eyes. Back to center, breathe in. Exhale, look left. Inhale, center. Look right. Inhale, center. Look left. And then relax, let the hands come to center, bring the feet back in. And marching yogi, bend the knees, bend the elbows. The knees and elbows are major gates to move chi and prana back to the center of the body. You can walk forward and back if you want. It's a little practice if you don't have much time, you're traveling. In the airport, just walk like this for a bit. Everybody will look at you like you're weird at first, and they're like, that looks good. And then everybody will be marching to the plane gate with you. Come back to neutral. Give a little room with your neighbors. Spread the hands, twist, bounce the knees as you come through center. This brings out the vital organs, the spine, the kidneys. Cactus arms, bend the elbows. And then release arms down to your side body. Taking a series of 3 standing poses. First is dancer's pose. Look down at your 10 toes. So we'll first open up the feet. Lift all 10 toes up as you breathe. Let them come down. Feel the bubble spring in the center of the foot activate where the big toe and second toe mount. Reach. Breathe in, lift the toes. Exhale down. Last one, breathe in, lift the toes, prana comes up to the heart. Exhale. Right hand on right hip, left hand opens to the side, bend the left knee. If you can, receive the foot to the hand. Try to draw the knees back in the center. This counts as dancer. If you have more depth, you can reach the right arm out in front and take Yan Mudra. The final expression would be to bow at the waist, not required. All of these variations are dancer pose. You can lift that back left thigh. It's okay to bend the right knee. Lift the heart. Suddenly got hotter in here, huh? And then release down to the earth. And take your little yogi walk. Get a little more flow. Get ready for dancer on the other side. So station on your mat where you feel comfortable and you have enough movement around the body. You'll take the left hand to the left hip. Right hand opens to the side. You'll bend the right knee. This counts as dancer. For those of you that want more, left hand out, you can take Yan Mudra. Final expression would be to bow at the waist, kicking the back right leg up, left knee can bend. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more, yogis, and release. Come down and take that spinal twist again, side to side. Breathe and exhale. Come back to neutral. Take our second standing series. This is half crane. Those of you that need a wall, you can move to put a hand on a wall if that's helpful. There's 3 variations to this one. So first you'll lift your left leg, then the knee. First variation, this counts as half crane. For those of you that want more depth, you can bring the right hand to receive the left foot and drop the knee. Final variation would be to turn the knee all the way down, sole of the foot up. Once you come in, you'll lift the chin and sternum. For the heart activation, lift the left hand to the sky. If you're doing full half crane, it sounds like a paradox. Exhale, hand to heart. Shoulder heads go back, gaze is soft. Imagine a heron and egret, crane standing in still waters. Breathe into the belly. Exhale out. One more, yogis, breathe in. Whatever variation you're in, release down to the earth. Take that little twist. Tone the breath. Half crane on the other side, so you kind of know where you're going, but I'll cue it. This time, left foot stays on the earth. Right leg can lift up. You can bind the hands to the knee. This works. Second variation is to hold the foot with the opposite left hand. That counts as crane. Third variation is to drop the knee. Whatever variation you're in, you want to lift the heart a little bit, lift the chest. If you're going for half prayer, bring the right hand to the sky. Right hand to sternum as you exhale. Shoulder heads draw back, eyes soften.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job, Crankies. One more. And then release, step wide. Take your last little twist, release the spine, move the knees. We'll descend our QiGong yoga series back to the earth by moving through the 5 senses. Take your 3 fingers on each hand. Just gently tap the brow line in and out towards the third eye point, back towards the almond edge of the eye. Just below the third eye point. You have something like 12 or 15 different energy points, marma points, acupressure points along the brow. And then come under the eye, cheekbone in and out. Gentle, there's no need to tap hard. The touching is what brings chi, prana, life force through. And then go all the way around the eyes, top, round, and under. And release the hands. Take your thumbs, press them into the inner divot where the nose comes into the skull. Press up just a little bit. This awakens the energy of the eyes towards the third eye. Breathe in. Exhale out. Release. Bring your thumbs to the almond edge of the eye. Just touch there. The skin here is very thin. Breathe in. Exhale out. You'll take your peace fingers now and down between the cheekbone and the lower eyelid. If it's not painful or weird, press into the lower eyelid, into the eyeball. This is where energy and emotions can get stagnant. And then release. Rub the palms together. Get the pinky edge of the palm, the thumb edge of the palm, the back of the hand. And then touch your eyes, palm the eyes one more time as we did at the very start of class. I bring my sense of vision, the light of the eyes, back to the heart. I see with compassion, with friendliness. And then release, come to the ears. Take your pincher fingers and get the tips of the ears and pull down to the earlobe softly, but enough to move the cartilage. You also have a whole line of marma points along the ridge of the ear, similar shape to the eye. And then peace fingers, take the V fingers and go on either side of the ear. Get the occipital lobe or the ridge at the back, and then the mandible at the front of the jaw. Just go up and down a few times. You can use the whole hand if you like. And then take your index finger, close the ear flap, middle finger goes on top and drums on top of the fingernail. You'll hear a little metallic drumming. This cleanses the ear canal. And then release. Just hold the ears for a second and send the energy of sound, of hearing, of ether back to the heart. I hear clearly, I hear with love. My hearing is pure. Then release now to the nose. Peace fingers, just where the nostrils meet the top of the eye root teeth. Press into the gum line at the base of the nose, into the flesh of the face. The points where the breath enters in. And then release between the cheekbone and the bridge of the nose, press into this point. Find a soft little nugget there. Take an inhale and an exhale out. One more breath holding that point. And then exhale out. And take your peace fingers up to your third eye. Softly press in. And then brush towards the temples. Down the sides of the face, over the jaw, down the sides of the throat, towards the clavicles and away. And repeat that 2 or 3 times. Doesn't have to be hard. We're tracing an energy line and also a lymph channel. Cleansing. Now we'll get the teeth, the mouth, the tongue. Take your right peace fingers, press into the upper cleft lip, the roots of the upper teeth. This is called the heart meridian line, or one of them. This helps open up heart energy, blood flow, heart regulation. Also stimulates the gums and the roots of the teeth. Then both peace fingers, both hands, right above the eye, canine teeth, into the roots, press into the gums. Breathe. Then come over the molars, the roots of the molars, below the cheekbone, above the teeth, press in.
And just touch the corners of the mouth and tap them a few times lightly. Come down to the roots of the lower molars between the jaw and the teeth into the gum line. Press into the lower canines, come closer to center. And then just your right hand, press the two fingers into the low teeth and the roots and the thumb hooks under the chin. And then last movement is just brush the face and the hairline a few times, as long as you're comfortable with that. Go over the scalp, around the back. You can brush over the ears, the back of the neck. Take at least 3. And then last standing position, standing mountain. Head is over the hips, palms forward. Relax. Breathe into the heart. Exhale down the body through the legs. Both the Taoists and the yogis speak that moving the body begins to move the mental, emotional energy. It's the benefit of these physical practices. So we can start to work into the subtle energies, but focus on the body. It also helps with meditation to do movement. Why? When we intentionally move the body, we bring the mind to one point of focus. Move your arm here. The mind focuses in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Softly lift the hands to the sky. Eyes can open. Gaze can lift. And forward fold down to the earth. Namaste. Touch the earth. Half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, come down to the hands, down to your knees. Come forward with your feet, and then lay down on your spine, yogis. You can scooch the feet forward a little bit, and then gently lay back on your back. Start with knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground, knees to the sky. Feet are as wide as your mat, and knees knocked together in the center. You can softly sway the knees left and right. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come together, knees open wide. You can rest the thighs on tops of blocks if that supports you. Hands can rest at the hip creases, or you can put a hand at the belly, the solar plexus, and one hand at the heart, the Anahata. Breathe deep enough that you can feel the hands lift in succession, first the belly, then the heart. And then as you exhale, heart back to belly. The yogis speak of 2 different fires, so do the Taoists in your belly. One fire is the fire of digestion. The yogis call that Jatara Agni. It's the fire that burns your food, takes out the nutrients, and sends it around the body. And then subtler than that, the yogis call it Buddha Agni, which is like light energy, effulgence, the radiance of a candle. It's another way of saying prana or chi, Buddha Agni. So just for a moment as you lay with your belly to the sky, hold your awareness at your solar plexus in your belly. And if you can, put the energy of gratitude or appreciation there. I appreciate my fire. Both the Taoists and the yogis say the simple mental practice of putting appreciation at the belly helps increase the fire, both the digestive fire, but also the tejas, the radiant, the Buddha fire, the vital fire. And you can trust that your body, your intelligence, your soul knows where to send that fire when it stokes. If you have an injury or an emotional process that's going on, the more you grow the buddhi fire, the fire of the belly, the more the intelligence of the self has extra to send to heal that. So for a few more breaths, imagine light or send gratitude. Thank you, Father. Thank you to the self. Whatever resonates, warm, supportive, healing. You can take the mind out of it. The mind doesn't have to tell you where to send the fire. It doesn't need to ask it what to do. It's just to simply appreciate. More breath, breathing into the belly. exhaling out. Take your time in your process. Eventually the knees will come together. There's no need to hurry. The hands can support the thighs. Eventually squeeze the thighs into the belly, Apanasana pose. You can cross the ankles and take a little rock side to side on your kidneys, yogis. Keep the right knee bound and then extend the left leg to the sky. Pull the left ankle around. Stimulate it the other way. Lower the left leg slowly down to the earth. Heel touches down. Relax the left hip. Stir the right leg around using the strength of the arms. And here. And pause, center gate pose. Right hand comes inside of the right knee, holding the shin. And softly open the leg wide to the right to your capacity. You can flex the right foot, pulling the toes into the shin, pushing the heel away. That engages deeper. Left hand can press into the top of the left hip for balance. A modification could be to reach for the right big toe and straighten the leg. Not required at all. It's just an option for a different, deeper type of extension. Otherwise, hold the shin. Breathe in, softly opening the inner line of the hip. One more engage, breathe in. And then exhale. Engage the belly and the root first, and then draw the leg to center. Squeeze the thigh in. Exhale out. And then twist. Right knee crosses left. Rotate up on the left hip. Right arm reaches out wide to the right. Yogi's choice, you can have the gaze to the sky. You can turn the gaze over the right shoulder, rotating the head. Whatever feels best for your body and neck. Dragon Tiger breath. On the inhale, dragon rises up the tailbone, the spine, the shoulders, the neck to the crown of the head. Exhale, third eye, throat, and into the heart. One more, breathe up the spine. Come over the head, through the face organs, and then into the heart. Softly release your twist, draw both knees in, switch your legs. Left knee bends, right leg to the sky. Roll the right ankle around. Circulate the other way, and then lower the right heel down to the earth, relax the hip. Circle the left leg around a few times, yogis. And then pause in the center, gate pose. Left hand comes inside of the left knee. On the exhale, open the leg wide to the left. You can flex the foot, pull the left toes up, push through the heel. Those of you that want the deeper expression can wrap your peace fingers around the left big toe and straighten the leg again. That's just a modification, not required. Right hand presses into the right hip for ballast. Breathe in. Breathe out. And softly release, bring the leg back to center, let go, hug the shin. And final twist, cross the left leg to the right, holding up on the right hip. You can scooch the right hip under a little deeper. Left arm can reach to the side, straight or bent. Gaze is up to the sky or over the shoulder, left shoulder. Dragon Tiger breath again. Breathe up the spine. Dragon opens, lift, expands. Yawn. Exhale, Tiger descends down the front of the body, back to the cave of the heart. In. Inhale, crest up the body. Exhale, over the head and down into the heart. It's also the Ankh breath, Egyptian Ankh, the curved cross. Breathe up the spine. Exhale, over the head and through the heart. Softly release to center. Last option for movement is happy babies. The hips level out. You can hold the shins with the feet to the front wall, or you can hold the feet with the feet to the sky. Rocking on the spine. Any variations of expression are welcome, yogis. You can move the tailbone, the feet. Any other movements that would feel good to you, explore. When you are ready, you'll come down to Shavasana. I'm going to dim the lights a little. You can use your blankets, bolsters, blocks. Put support behind the neck, weight over the belly. Whatever feels good to your body. Be happy towards the friendly. Have delight for those that are virtuous or pure of heart. Have compassion for those that have lost their way. And have dispassionate observation of those that are wicked. Patanjali explains that while this supports the general consciousness of all beings, its main fruit is for you. If you follow those 4 keys to unlock those binds, you won't be unsettled in your world. You will find more inner peace. You won't be swayed left and right by outer circumstances. Simple 4 keys to carry in the heart. How do you know that those 4 keys are working? The fruits of those 4 keys, or you feel more inner peace. You feel more contented. You have compassion. There's Western words, less strength, less stress, less anxiety, more presence. The mind is more settled. The body is more coherent. One more full breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Just let the mind float on a little leaf down a river. Imagine the body and the stars. Your wings come out. You're free to float and fly in the endless sky. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From fullness comes fullness. If you take fullness from fullness, it remains full. From spirit comes spirit. When spirit emanates from spirit, spirit remains. It's also the mantra of the full moon, Purnama Chandra. Tonight and tomorrow is the full moon in Aquarius. Illuminations is a powerful illumination. is up in the sky with Pluto, the soul, and the sun is on the opposite side of the sky with Jupiter, the journey. To me, this is an invitation to take your soul journey, to step onto your path. Now is the time. When else would it be? Take a breath in. Exhale out. Bring your thumbs to brush the tips of the fingers. Roll the wrist. Move the toes, roll the ankles. Extend the arms above the head. And exhale, hug into your core. Bend the knees, bow the chin, cross the ankles, hold the shins, rock side to side on your kidneys. Turn one shoulder, your choice, to the heart of the earth and one shoulder to the heart of the sky. Cosmic child, turning into your belly, your dantian, your jed, your lower fire. Little gratitude as you breathe into the belly. I am healthy, I am strong, I am vital. Exhale out, I have purpose. When you're ready, push up to a seat, yogis. Crown to the heart of the sky, tailbone to the heart of the earth. Bring your hands to the heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Shanti, 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 he, om. Breath in. Shanti, shanti, shanti. One om. The light in me honors the same light in all of you. I bow. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for practicing today. Nice to have you all here. Remember your friends when you leave. Welcome to say hello or goodbye to them. I'll make a few short announcements, but you can move about as you do. This weekend we have a free community gathering. August 1st is the midpoint between summer and fall, called Lamas in the Celtic tradition. It's the first harvest. So on Saturday, right after Katrina's class, you can roll out. We have a ceremony from 12 to 3. The ceremony is not 12 to 3, it's 12 to about 12:30. We'll honor the energy of the sun, of Leo, of Lion's Gate, of the first harvest. And then we have some music and some happenings. We're also bringing in fresh baked bread and produce and harvesting the gardens. That's the point of Lamas, is to gather in community and share your abundance with everybody. If you feel inclined and you want to come, you can bring a harvest abundance, whether you grew it or somebody else did, doesn't matter, but you're being generous, or just show up. You don't have to do anything. So that's this Saturday from 12 to 3. Kids, grandmas, everybody's welcome. So see you then or not. And then we have a few spaces left in Spain. We're going to Mallorca, the Balearic Islands, off to the olive groves and the mountains, to the white sand beaches. We'll also be in the ancient city, making paella together and cooking with the family out on their farm to table meal. We'll be doing a good amount of yoga, but you'll have plenty of time to go into the cities, to the markets, and go explore on your own. All right. It's the end of commercials.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good to see you.
You can remind your friend of your name. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Next summer is wedding summer.
Yeah.
Will you be doing that?
We haven't planned what the super strict is. We might be postponing the summer for the fall for India.
Oh.
But we planned it.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you'd be doing that.
Yeah. Where's your compadre?
Oh, she's coming tomorrow. I texted her this morning. I put out of town for
Where'd you go?
I went to Spain, Portugal, France. Yeah, and And then I'm trying to get back into the routine.
Well, you look refreshed.
I am, it was awesome. Thanks.
Keep going. Bye, Mark. It's, I you all. I like your yoga tie. I know. That's exactly she's asking me.
I might be doing my laundry because and it's free laundry. So I was working naked, but I don't work with my laundry. I will sit there and get all our yeah, and like nowadays, you know, these can, Spain won't give them to you, you don't really have to go or pay. My parents.